back with a trade recap for December 2nd, 2015. A green day, and it's about 11:30. I'm leaving for the day because I'm experiencing intense amounts of FOMO, and I have a feeling that I will turn this green day into a red day if I stick around. So, GIGA was my overnight trade, and frustrating because I shorted it. Whoops, sorry about that. At 320 yesterday, early. I waited for this. It had that big spike that I played long. Shittily. Is shittily a word? Poorly. Right here, I sold way too early. But then as it came back, I let it come back, and then I shorted into this spike here mid-morning. Let it bang around all day. I wanted more here at like 3 o'clock, but I didn't want to add too much size because I really felt like an offering was coming, or I expected some sort of panic in the morning. So I didn't want to get too big and get shook out pre-market. It closed at 250, and I was like, last night, I'm like, man, I really should have added. Nice. It actually played out pretty well because there was a PR this morning. It spiked this morning, banged around right around 3. Because of the fact that I kept my size manageable, I didn't really care because I had this alert right here at 3:30. That was basically my stop. I'm watching this in the morning, going through my routine. I was like, whatever. I don't really care. Now, if I'd added there, I probably would have covered in some sort of panic, and then the thing fades all day. So I guess that was a good call because of the fact the good call was the plan all day was to hold this overnight. So I stuck with my plan and didn't add. Now, if this was a day trade, that should have been an add right there. But anyway, turned out good. It pulled morning. I covered at 270s, low 270s, so 50 cents a share. Not bad. I can't complain about that. Now, the cover was, I covered. The problem is when you get those pulls right away, whoops, I'm a little, right here, I just have such a hard time not covering into those and taking the profits. But then you see, all these little spikes to the 270s get sold and pull, and it's on the lows of the day right now, and will probably fade all day. Everybody at this point, you go back to these yesterday morning, nobody that bought yesterday's up. Even these guys that bought pre-market are getting to the point where they're upside down. And every spike on this has always been sold. You see these spikes. This is going back a ways, but this thing's a carcass, and so I'll take the profit, but wish I would have been more patient. So frustrating things today are WTW. I wanted spikes on this morning. I got this big wash, and then I kept trying to get filled at 26.40. I didn't. Well, I shouldn't blame. It's not that I didn't get filled. I kept canceling orders. Just I don't trust this stock. And right here at 9.50, I should have stuck with my plan. And then, it instantly pulls, and, it's choppy, but it's WTW. WTW's always choppy. So, wish I would have stuck with my plan there. AVXL is the biggest kind of annoyance, and probably the big reason why I'm leaving, because I keep wanting to chase this. I shorted the other day, covered in here yesterday, again, basically the same thing I did on GIGA. It pulled hard, I covered, and then, of course, it fades all day. Big gap down today. I keep wanting this 640 level. I've had an order sitting there since, 10 o'clock. It didn't hit it. And now I keep wanting to chase this thing. I think it pulls, but I'm just don't want to chase. So a green day, which always, again, as I started the video, is a good thing, but I just need to, and this has been a recurring theme, but I've got good plans, but I just still don't seem to have the confidence to stick with those plans. So tomorrow, that's the plan. I'm walking away today with my profits in a kind of pissy mood, but I'll be back tomorrow, I'm sure, ready to go. Every day, that's the beauty of trading, is every day is a new day. One thing that's great and something that I will compliment myself on, I know I normally don't do that, but is every day, even after a bad day, it's like you come back and it's like refreshed and ready to go. I'm fired up every morning. It's just come the midday lull in the afternoon that I seem to get annoyed because I don't stick to my plans. But tomorrow will be a new day and we'll be back then.